As you know, these are divisive times, but Paige met a local businessman who found a way to bring people together with something we all love, ice cream. Take a look.
Let's face it, it's been hard to keep our cool during COVID-19. We've all had to rethink, reevaluate, restructure. But according to my next guest, Evan Patterson, having to pivot is all part of the game. Hi, Evan. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It is so great to see you. And speaking of keeping it cool, you're standing in front of an ice cream truck. But that's not where it all began. I think where your story really took off had to be on the basketball court. Tell me about that experience, your dream at that time, but also how that helped you pivot through some of the bumps in the road that you've experienced.
Yes, ma'am. So I grew up playing basketball, Cedar Hill High School under the late David Milson, Gina Farmer. You know, basketball was my dream. I wanted to go to the NBA. Basketball taught me team camaraderie, perseverance, and then going to college, playing at Texas State, finishing at Texas Wesleyan. We won a national championship. So, you know, my athletic experience just prepared me for life. So I feel like everything I'm doing now with this ice cream business, you know, pivoting is easy because, you know, I've been blessed to have that experience in my prior basketball life.
You have indeed been blessed, but at the same time, that was devastating when your basketball career ended. You had to really stop, reevaluate. Your mom gifted you a car. And what did you do with that car?
Well, so when I got a scholarship for basketball, her and my two aunts gifted me a nice Maxima. And so when I got done with college, I said, Mom, you know what? I think I'm going to trade my car in with this wash and dryer for an ice cream truck. She said, are you crazy? I said, maybe I am, but this is what I want to do. It feels good. It feels right. I was unsure what my next move was. You know, a lot of athletes, when they finish playing basketball, they don't make it to the pros. They don't know who they are. And so I was in that pivot situation where I was like, okay, I know I got to turn and go a different direction, but I don't know which direction I'm going, but this feels right, so this is the lane I'm going down.
There was certainly a lot of bumps in the road. This was not smooth sailing. You were devastated with the loss of your mother.
Yeah, you know, any guy who's real close to their mom, you know, mama's boys, you know, when that happens, that's deep depression, anxiety. You don't know. You think life is over. Life was over for me. You know, my dad is amazing. He's in my life every day, such a positive role model. But losing mom, that was like, that took me several years to pick myself back up. But it taught me that, you know, if I can overcome this, I can overcome anything. So at that point, I just became a very, very fearless person.
Now you're Mr. Sugar Rush, my friend. You've got more than one truck. You've got a number of trucks. Your license continued to grow. You're able to travel and to sell ice cream in different neighborhoods, including Dallas's University Park. But when you started down that road in that neighborhood, you had some challenges that you faced there.
When I got the order from Judge Jenkins, the one highlight, first it was like, oh my gosh, you know, everybody was thinking just like, oh man, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's nothing left. We're closing down. We might lose everything. And I read a part of his order that said restaurants may continue to do takeout, delivery, and carry out. So I said, I gathered the troops together. I said, okay, we're going to start taking this ice cream stuff to people's houses. We're going to deliver it just like the old school ice cream trucks. And so then it became, oh my God, it's the best part of my day. You know, you don't understand the joy you're spreading during this time. But people were calling the police on me like crazy. You don't need to be here. What are you doing? You're crazy. That was half the people. The other half were like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. You're spreading joy during this tough time. So, you know, I took the good with the bad. That's part of that pivot, right?
So some folks call the cops. We're suspicious of you. Now when the cops come by, they get some free ice cream. How have you seen that your ice cream truck has brought people together?
To be honest, ice cream is just such a feel-good business. I do it because it makes my heart, my soul happy. And I see the joy it brings other people. I could be having a bad day, and it just lifts my spirits at all times. And I think that I'm just thankful to God for that, to have the opportunity to be in a business that, you know, is a happiness business that brings joy to other people.
And Mr. Sugar Rush is a bobcat. Eat 'em up cats. All right, love that. He's also available for private events and neighborhood parties. For more information, go to mrsugarrush.com.